Good morning, everyone. Today I'd like to share a drawing that I did after reading an article from this book in Power Animal Meditations. I read the article on the frog. I'd like to read that article right now, aloud. And I'll use this camera actually to show the actual article as I'm reading it. So, alright. Anyone who has collected frog jelly, the little black eggs in the gelatinous substance found in stagnant ponds in springtime, knows that when put in water, this jelly becomes tadpoles. They miraculously begin to develop legs and soon turn into amphibian frogs. Because of this process, frog is a major symbol of transformation and metamorphosis. Where he appears in mythology, frog evokes either great respect or revulsion. Stone figures of frogs were found in the mouths of the dead in ancient burial grounds of the Chinese and Mayans, for whom frog is a reincarnation symbol. These frog fetishes were made of jade and in China and other stones in the New World. Egypt's gentle goddess of childbirth and fertility, Hecate, had the head or entire form of a frog. Associations with rain are attributed to frog primarily in India and South America. Lowland Mayan and Olmec tribes identified frog with water, mucus, and semen, as well as with rain for crops and the continued growth of the forests. The Huron tribe of North America and the Aborigines of Queensland, Australia, have similar myths about frogs swallowing all the water in times of drought. In Australia, the water was released by making the frog laugh, a feat accomplished by the eel, whose squirming and wriggling antics made the frog roar with laughter. For the Hurons, it was Ioskeha, the creation hero, who stabbed the frog, releasing all the water from the frog's belly. The myth of the Frog Prince relates to frog's ability to perceive the true soul, the highest potential of everyone, which usually happens through the transformative power of love. Indispensable to our forests, frogs are very magical creatures who call in the rain. When you have frog medicine, you can also work with water to cleanse negative energies. Use water in any healing work you do. You can put water in your mouth and spray it onto your altar. When you do a healing, you can spray it over the person, envisioning that the spray comes from the frogs, in order to clear negative energy. Be sure to picture the frog and hold the notion of cleansing for your healing while you do this, so that the effect will be a blessing rather than a profanity. Spraying in a similar manner, practiced in several cultures, including those of South America and Africa, and might not be directly associated with the frog. In Africa, for example, spraying is empowering and is done by a person whose mouth has gone through rituals. Totemically, it would be more closely related to elephant, whose spray is considered sacred. Frogs are an indicator species in the ecosystem, calling our attention to the health of the environment. Many species of frogs have vanished mysteriously in recent years, suggesting a relationship to environmental conditions similar to that of the canary in the coal mine. This is a critical situation, for all things in nature evolve and work together. Where frogs are disappearing, it may indicate pollution in groundwater and air. Frogs bring the rain, and with the rain comes cleansing. Their call is not a cry of desperation, but rather an acknowledgement honoring the waters of life. In the cauldron, frog teaches us how to cleanse negative energy and reminds us of the value of our forests. This journey can be enhanced by acting it out physically. Try sitting like a frog, and even hopping about like one. You can visit frog while taking a shower or bath if you'd like. Go ahead and make fun and make it playful. Make lots of noise. Children will love this one, and it works well as a group activity. Frog Journey. Thoth directs you to a lush green forest. It is so rich and verdant that it takes a moment to realize that the ground is covered with frogs, and they are everywhere. As they begin to croak, a rhythm develops. More and more frogs join in the chorus, adding their unique rhythm to the songs they are creating. The powerful sound comes from the guts and calls forth rain and love. As you continue to resonate with the sound of the frogs, Feel yourself becoming one. Notice the vibrations that wells up from your own gut as you add your voice to the cry for rain. You vocalize ribbit that is audible and felt throughout the entire front underside of your body, completing your transfiguration into a frog. Or into frog. Look down and notice your webbed feet and your spotted amphibian legs. Your eyes bulge as you continue to ribbit. Go ahead and catch a fly that happens to pass within range. Swallow it. You might not see other frogs around at this point, but you know that they are there by the resonance of the sound. The sound becomes more and more powerful. It lifts the vibrations in the forest and contacts the water spirits above, resulting in rain. Feel the rain as it falls and continue to make your sound. The water of the rain is cleansing. You hear it dripping from the trees, snaking into puddles all around you. The voice of frog calls attention to an area of your body or life that most needs healing from the rains. Perceive the cleansing effect of the rain as it extends to your own body, mind, and psyche. As an offering, use the space that you have created to cleanse some area in your life or to send cleansing, healing energies to other persons. You may consider what you can do to help the forest so that the frogs have a place to reproduce. To return, jump up and you're back into your human form with Toth, who may be holding an umbrella. Take time to discuss the possibilities of this work in your life. So after reading that article, I drew this basic frog. The blue in the eyes is for the water, which was a repeated aspect of the actual article. Just the idea of cleansing is kind of an interesting idea with relation to the frog. I do think of rains when I think of frogs always when spring rains come. And I think I got this in the shop for like $1 now, so as a starting bit.